Breaking news. What Bishop Kukah told US Congress about Buhari's government causing serious issues. Hello, my wonderful people. We know Bishop Kukah is the person who said some time ago that what Buhari is doing, if another, somebody else from another region is the president of this country and does half of what Buhari is doing, that you'll be surprised there would have been a civil war or there would have been a coup or something. And guess what? He did not even say that word out of his mouth before the whole nation. The whole of the North was against him. In fact, they told him to leave the North. It would have been a serious issue for speaking against evil going on in Buhari's administration. Now this man have opportunity to speak to the US on some of the evil occurrences going on with Buhari's administration. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if this is your first time. Let's get all the details. Thank you. What Bishop Kukah told US Congress about Buhari's government. The Bishop of the Catholic Diocese of Sokoto, Matthew Kukah, has expressed fear that the Nigerian government under Buhari is not handling issues concerning religious crisis the right way. The clergy said this in a virtual presentation with the U.S. Congress in Washington on the persecution of Christians in Nigeria by Muslim extremist group in the northern part of the country. Kukah told Congress that although the attack on Christians in Nigeria have been happening for many years now, it has risen in the last 10 years sharply. He also claimed that extremists, bandits, Fulani headsmen, and Boko Haram were targeting many schools in the north, especially Christian ones, and are indoctrinating the children. They end up converting these children, converting them to their wives, their cook, spouse, self-slave, and so on, the bishop has said. They are targeting Christian children to destroy their future. The bishop also complained to Congress that President Muhammadu Buhari is deliberately appointing people of his ethnic group and religion into key positions, key political position in the country. He rather feels very strategic that there is another plan he has in mind with the way things are being played out in the country. In 2020, they killed some of the priests in the north. They kidnapped our children and forced them to denounce Christianity for Islam. We have issued statements and called the attention of the government to our plight. But you see, we have weak institution because Buhari is in power today. They are the ones, and so he let it slide and do nothing about it. The whole of the north is being invaded by armed bandits, fully armed. They are launching attack at will. The president has shown nepotism since his appointment. He's appointing only people of his own ethnic group that shares his own religious belief into key position in the country. For the first time in Nigeria, the first three persons, the president, the Senate president, and the Speaker of the House of Representatives, are all Muslims. Buhari, Lawa, Bajigbamila. This has never happened before. So we require practical measures, assistance that can help us and our children. The clergyman cried out. Nigeria is going from bad to worse. Something must be done immediately, or this country will deteriorate even further. So this is what he said when the US asked him with regards to what is going on in your country. How are things happening? What's happening? Why are things the way they are? And the man had to open his mouth and speak and tell them the exact way things are happening, that things are terrible. We all remember Leah. She's still in captivity as we speak. In fact, they said the commander of Boko Haram married her, and she has had two children for him now in captivity. A little girl. A little girl. She's had two children for him now in captivity, and a lot more is going on with this young girl. Apart from that, the others, they made them denounce their faith, being Christians. They killed a lot of priests, and guess what? Buhari did not deem it fit to find out these criminals. In fact, he has released them today already. They've done the job already. He has paid them secretly. He has housed them, telling Nigerians that they've been apprehended, and has released 1,009 of them into the society, back into Nigeria, back into the life of people to continue with the atrocities because they've done well for him. So when you look at the whole scenario, look at the whole situation, you understand that there is more to this than beneath the eyes. So the US is asking, so what is happening? How are things? What can be done? And my dear, this is the answer. The people you think that they are ruling Nigeria have, an ethnic bias and grounds to all these things that are happening, things that are going on is a clear indication that, they don't mean well for the country. When the US asked him, he had to speak. He had to let them know the way things are. That Nigeria is a country that, Buhari has taken into a cocoon, and things are worse. Things are happening and really terrible. You see, he had to tell the US, he said, listen, talking about Christians and Muslims, there's a lot of evil going on. And Buhari's government is clear. You know that Bajik Bamila is a Muslim. Ahmed Lawa is a Muslim. Muhammadu Buhari is a Muslim. You see the only spare tire we have there. What do you do with spare tire? Do you use spare tire? No. You keep the spare tire when there is need for it, hardly. That's when the spare tire comes out. And I'm sorry to use that description, but that's how best we can describe it for you to understand that the person of the vice president to a large extent have no voice in this administration. Yes, the speaker of the house will tell him, I am the speaker of the house. And he's not lying. He's not. He's the speaker of the house. He's not lying. There are jurisdiction. He cannot impose himself on the speaker of the house. The Senate president will tell you, I am the Senate president. Oh, yes, he's not lying. He's telling you as it is. And so this man is telling the US, if you guys are going to do anything to help, you better do it now because talk is cheap. Let's stop this talk and let's face reality and let's call a spade a spade. Let's move on with the way things are and let's get things settled. Because the truth of the matter is, what's happening now is a clear indication that you guys are not even ready to do anything. You guys are just there, pretending that all is well. But we really know that, if you want to do something there, you must act now. You are aware there are evidences, there are facts to show, there are things to show that indeed these things are happening. Some of the children that they put in family with sex slave, some of them have had children, barely 15, 18, when they should be in school, be looking forward to going to university. But Buhari and the rest of them, their children are in universities. Their children are studying very hard. Their children are getting master's degree and the rest. So guys, leave us a comment. We'd like to hear from you. Bye for now.